Good morning.
Must be commentary always works best with a duo. All right.
Okay, that's good. So who's playing today? It's David versus Kazuki. Okay, David's the white. Is there a way to make the white checkers a different color, like red? Because the white sort of blends into the white diamonds. Okay. Okay. Um, so they've started, have they? Okay. I got to just get my bearings here. Oh, 5. They're moving too quickly for me. Wow. I can't commentate on this. It's just too quick. I can't commentate on this. It's just too quick.
That's the way they're going, Tino.
Yeah,
They slow down at times. It's like they were playing when they were in our backyard.
I understand. It's just
They slow down at times. It's like they were playing when they were in our backyard.
I understand.
Okay, I closed mine, and I can mute it. No. Yeah, we can talk mainly when they slow down, Tina.
Okay. You keep coming up on my screen, Ralph.
Because I dropped out because Matt A wanted me to change something.
Okay.
Do I have to put a shirt on for you, Tina?
Well, it just the board comes up and then it just transfers to you, so I lose my train of where everything is.
Hold on. Next. Okay. Tino?
Yeah.
White rolled a 5-1.
I got a fresh game.
Okay, so Kazuki won 2 points. 190. He started at 195.
I also suggested to Mate that you've got to have different coloured checkers. The white checkers blend into the white diamonds, so sometimes, it would be better if they were red checkers.
Yeah. Well, here's a magic roll for David, 6. Kazuki's got 2 behind, and I don't think it's going to get easier. 6-3 just rolled.
Yeah. Wow, this is just too quick for me. I just.
Well, here's a direct 6 if Kazuki can roll it. No, he hit twice. And by not hitting, Kazuki's moved up to David's 5 point.
Honestly, I can't see how people can watch this. It's just too quick.
A lot of people have enjoyed it. We put the XG up after each session, Tino, or the next morning.
Right.
This is an interesting position now. David's got no more spare checkers. Kazuki's on his 5 point and the midpoint still. Kazuki, good thing with this is you can see what they're thinking when they move the checkers and then they undo them. Kazuki keeping at 5 point, waiting. They're both waiting for the other one to break.
You see, the computer also making the moves instantaneously. I just can't follow things.
It's okay. So Kazuki just got hit when he vacated the 5 point. David's got a blot on the 4, and Kazuki comes in, hits him. David danced, and Kazuki's thinking what he's going to do now. Okay, well, Kazuki doubles. David took, and Kazuki rolled a magic number.
See, I had it on delay because I didn't see the double. Then the double 5s happened. It's just too quick for me.
Are you watching on YouTube?
I don't know what I'm watching on. I've got this up on the screen, and I don't know what it is. I think I'm on the 3-way chat with you and
Mate? No, you're on live on YouTube.
okay.
Are you on your phone?
No, I'm on a laptop.
Okay. I just sent to your phone the YouTube link. See if we sync up on it.
Okay, I'll try.
So it looks. Where do I get the shared screen? Nope. Is that your shared screen? Okay. Yes, I can see. Mm-hmm. Waiting for the screen to come back, Mate. Every time you go off, the screen goes. You there, Tina?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you believe how fast they're playing?
They're just. It's difficult for.
Anyone.
It's difficult for anyone. I think it also has to do with the fact that the computer makes the play like instantaneously, so you don't actually get to see the checkers move from one to another. It's just like bink, and the move's been played, and you can't look at what the options are.
Sometimes when you watch the screen and they're not sure of the play, you can actually see which checkers they're moving backward and forward to work out the right play.
Yeah. But the point is the computer, whatever it's doing, makes the play like bing instantaneously and then might go back. But I mean, I'm just going from one spot to another. I can't imagine how anybody could follow it. And those white checkers are really irritating as well. I mean, they blend into the
We'll
white.
see what Matt can do later or tomorrow, but I don't think much.
Yeah.
6-4 for David.
I think it would be much better, I guess, if
and
if
David doubles. Kazuki drops.
If people could watch it at their leisure rather than watching it live, because at their leisure,
there's a video on YouTube where you can actually watch it at your leisure.
Yeah,
just not you or me.
But even the commentary, you would do it at your leisure, so then you can make,
I know, but everyone can hear us, Tino. So we're going to go along with what Matt's got up at 5 a.m. to set up for us.
Right.
I think he had a good sleep in today. Normally we start 2 hours earlier. 2 fours to go. And David makes his both 5 points. What's Kazuki do here? Play behind. 6-5 for David.
It's just too quick.
Down from his midpoint.
That's better.
There you go.
That's
magic
much
for Tino.
Much better. Big improvement.
So David needs a good roll here to get himself out. Kazuki's still got his midpoint intact. He's got no spare checkers though, so he's got to move something eventually. He's probably going to come from the 13 to the 7. No. Wow. Okay. This just...
That's okay too.
Yeah, well, someone must have cubed. No, not cubed yet. Yes,
The
cubed.
colours,
so they're on to the next game.
Yeah, the colours are very good now.
So you've had a bit of practice, Tino, playing both David and Kazuki.
Yep.
And who did you think would be favourite for this?
Oh, probably very close. At this level, it's all the top guys are very close if they're playing at 3s and 4s. It's just the odd mistake here and there. And
the last session Thursday, 17 games straight. Kazuki played 1.6 and David played 2.3.
Yeah, that's way beyond me.
That's why you're getting the big money for commentary, Tina.
Yeah.
Okay. Kazuki got hit. David got hit. No, it was Kazuki got hit. I've got the colours back to front. Now I'm back in the schedule.
David's red and Kazuki's yellow.
And David's made a nice 4 prime and Kazuki chose to keep his midpoint, but he could have brought both down. And I lost Mate's screen, but it's back. David with 1 checker left. Kazuki's got a blot on his 2-point. And he picks up David. And David comes in. So Kazuki's got to get some checkers home now. Double threes. And double threes on the other side of the board.
So I got 3-2.
Well, they've moved already. Yeah, 3-2. Could be my eyes, Tina.
All right. Okay.
So cube come out now, Tina? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And Kazuki probably has to drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, just really struggling with how the checkers like appear and disappear, and the dice. It's just too hard to follow.
Well, Kazuki 202, David 184. Six, 5. David should hit Kazuki again, probably. No. He made a 4 prime. Kazuki has to come in on the 4. David's now on the roof, comes in on the 3, not the 5. David picks up Kazuki's, no? Yeah, picks up his other checker. Nope, undoes that. So Kazuki's got to get past a 4, so he needs a roll 5 or a 6. No, double ones doesn't help. So David's dilemma here. Kazuki drops a 2, seeing if he can pick up David's blot. And now he'll run. Okay, there are some uncomfortable rolls for David here, Tina.
Yeah, but he's got to run in a minute off one of those points.
And Kazuki took the double. And David points on him.
Maybe not.
No, he didn't.
Pointing leaves a shot.
Yep. And David's already taken checkers off. And Kazuki looking to save the gammon here. Double 5 certainly takes care of the gammon. And we are now David's 186, Kazuki's 202. So 16-point spread. Yeah, that has to be the better move. What was your 6-2, Tina?
I can see there's comments here on the right, but they're too small. I can't.
Yeah, I can't read them either, Mate. So they're from Grid Gammon, Tino.
Right.
Okay. I think it's cube time. Yep. And one on the roof. Kazuki's still got quite a few blots, but David drops. 203 to 186.
If they could put the pip count in bigger numbers, it would be good too.
Kazuki not sure to play the double 5s. And he found the way hitting. Oh, he got hit. Next game. Double fours. 2. Kazuki hits loose. Mate, Bob Wachtel's going to jump in, join us.
Okay, that's a much better idea, I think.
So just send again the hangout to Bob, please. Kazuki's going to have problems closing this out, Tina.
Yep.
Bob! He's going to have problems closing this out, Tina.
Hello, gentlemen.
Bob,
blessing.
You've come to my rescue.
Yeah, but Tino, it's so easy with the colors the way you've arranged them.
Colors are better, that's for sure.
Hello, gentlemen.
Bob, you've come to my rescue.
Yeah, but Tino, it's so easy with the colors the way you've arranged them.
Colors are better.
Bob, you have to put your YouTube channel on mute, please.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, but Tino, it's so easy with the colors the way you've arranged them. Okay. That yeah, the YouTube is a little slower. All right, so what do we got? What do we got?
A double that Kazuki took.
I'm looking at the cube in the center here. Oh, I'm looking.
Gone. We're at 6-3. David
Hang
just
on.
rolled.
Hang on, guys. All right. A little better now. Board's a little small. Okay, yeah, it's a 4-point holding game. It's probably not, it's not a take at this point, but White still has some chances. White is Wells, right?
No,
Yeah.
white's Kazuki. Yellow is Kazuki.
Yellow.
Red is Wells.
No, that's not what no, that's not what it says on the screen.
I can't read the screen.
It says Wells is the bottom player.
Wells is red.
Ah,
Kazuki is yellow.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So,
A little orientation for me there. All right, thanks.
no problem.
So,
Is he going to save the gammon, Bob?
yes. Oh, no. He didn't save it, huh?
2 points to David. I'm not sure if that cue was a take, actually.
Let's 6-2, slot before. Oh, that's a better play. I like this play. Splitting with a deuce. It was 3-2. But this is hard. 3-2 is the okay. No, I'm watching the shared screen. I'm just having a little trouble with the colors of the dice and things like that. And he's still not happy, right?
So David just took a double.
Maybe yellow dice and red dice, just so that you know whose dice they are. But yeah,
It looks like we're watching The Simpsons, actually.
well, this was a great double by
Kazuki.
yeah. He doubled with a shot and hit the shot, and once he'd hit the shot, David was pretty dead, and he's getting gammon. David had candlesticks.
Yep.
But he was, he had chances in the race. Kazuki's just trying to play it as safely as possible now, since if he doesn't get hit, he's got a sure gammon.
Yeah. Very hard to knock gammon. He's only got one bad roll here.
Yeah, but some of us have
and
those.
He missed it.
Some of us have the talent of not getting a gammon even when it's hard. So
I like that we can see what they're thinking, because when they move their checkers before they finally pick up, that's the only slowdown you get, Tino.
So Kazuki's just trying to decide what's the safest 3-2, but Wells came in with double five, so he doesn't have to worry about it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, okay, there's the original colors. They're now the dice match the
checker.
the checkers. Good work, Mate. This is a gammon.
Yep.
Oh, poor David, getting hammered.
Wow, I leave for a minute and my colours are gone.
Yeah, that's what happens, Tina. So David 191 and Kazuki's now 207. And like the other day, they seem to be hanging around the 16-point mark.
Well, that's because it's basically equal. So double six, you just run, duplicate some sixes, or well, yeah, I would do this. And double three, great shot for
Yep. For David.
David, right? He hits, gets hits back, gets hit back.
So now he's trying to work out the count, which I can't quite see.
It's 4-2.
178.
You're coming on the 2 or the 4, Bob?
I'm as confused as Tino.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, this is a great position for White. White is
Yeah, David's 30 points up.
points. You mean pips?
No, that can't be correct.
Couldn't be correct.
Because Kazuki's 30 points up, 30 pips up.
Pips.
Thank you.
All right.
I should have read your dictionary a bit more before I took this on, Bob.
Yeah, White. So White is attacking, even though he's got a bunch of checkers back.
Yeah.
2-1. I don't know if I would have done that. I guess it's right. Makes the prime. Makes the anchor. 6-3.
And David's in the air.
Double five. Great shot.
Yeah. And a great shot.
Yeah, it's about to. Kazuki needs it. Oh, 4-6. Not bad. Not bad. These guys aren't bad rollers. 2-1 makes the 5-point. Excellent.
Kazuki's still got a fair way to go with getting off David's 2-point.
Absolutely, yeah. But I would not try to get off right now. I'd make the 5-point the way he did.
Yeah.
Now it's basically Wells anchored, so no double.
No. And Kazuki's moved up to David's 4-point.
4-5. Nice shot out. Double five. Wow. Is this a double? Is it a take? Or no, I guess you wait until you get those checkers from the 11-point onto the in safely. I think.
Just like that.
Like that, yeah. Now, I guess it's a double at this point, yeah. Could wait another roll to get a spare checker on the 5-point. Yeah, Kazuki's not afraid to double. Not
And
afraid.
David's not afraid to take.
And this looks like a shot right away.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, David's board isn't ready yet, but now it is.
Well, guess what?
Game turned around. And
Yeah.
would you
You
make
should have waited that roll, Bob.
Yeah, it was marginal. He's not afraid to double though. And look at this. He's still fine. 3-2, 4-2. Is that the right play?
Can't be.
He's gonna hit with this board. I wouldn't do that. I just
No, he undid it.
he undid it, and I just played 6-2. Six five.
Okay.
Yep, back in action. That
Yeah.
not just the 3-2 makes the 4 point.
He looked pretty dead.
He was dead. He was dead. That's the mark of a survivor. This 3-4 is not perfect though. Kazuki still has problems.
Well, that's a pretty
Oh,
good
what
roll.
Oh,
3-2 came in, cleared the 7 point.
Yeah, perfect roll.
6-5. Now he's got pretty good rolls. David better move, and he did.
Points on him. I think he should
Yeah.
try for the gammon. I don't think he should do this. Oh, he ready? It's ready. Too late. I guess he's probably going to get a gammon anyway. Look at this.
Yeah. It'll be close.
Oh,
Not
no.
now. David finds some magic, and we're on to the next game.
These guys know their opening rolls too. That was the right play with for Kazuki with double deuce.
I'm
Once-
making notes for when we play next, Bob. I'm trying to learn
Yeah.
it myself.
Once David's made Kazuki's made the David's made the 4 point. Kazuki needs to come up a little bit with the deuces. Black comes in.
And
Kazuki.
going to the 5 point, it's too much.
It's a little passive, yeah.
Okay.
What do we got? 6-1 makes the 5 point. 4-2
Mhm.
make. I would make the 9 point. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Is he going to do it or not?
He
Yeah.
keeps changing. Yeah, he did it. He heard you, Bob.
This is a tough roll for
David.
David. I guess this is what you have to do, or jump out. But jumping out's pretty desperate. Oh, look at this double 4 smacks that guy on the 11 point, and this is a fighting roll split. Okay, yeah, David's still okay. He's behind, but he's not dead. 4-1 is a little bit of an issue. You'd love to come up, but you don't like leaving the blot in the outfield. I guess that I would probably do this and not come up, just leave everything solid.
He got away with it.
He got away with it. Deuce to the bar, your own bar. Yeah, this is okay. Just bring that guy in to attack. 6-1.
So
Out.
David needs a 5.
That's correct. Although there are other ways I would never. What's that? Oh, you could hit twice. I see. Yeah. This seems simple, but there is the 5, and
There it is.
Nice shot. And I didn't see what what Kazuki rolled there. 4-3. I guess you hit and come in. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, this is the same thing that I noticed the other day when one player dances, you don't see the dice, but you do see them on grid gammon normally. I think. I don't know this is some setting that we're using here, where if you
We're sharing Mate's screen.
yeah, Mate. Is that a setting, an XG setting where you don't see the dice when somebody fans? Oh, so the guys are chatting.
Yeah, they're chatting away about the
There's
double.
no too early double, and Wells says no way.
But if you look above that, he settled for 2 points.
That just means he lost.
Okay.
He resigned 2 points. That's all. That's all it means. They haven't made settlements here, real settlements.
No.
Here's a double by the white guys, by the brown guys. Right?
No, I think it's David doubling.
This wouldn't be, it's not close to.
Kazuki just said you're right. Duplicate twos. Or are we a bit slow? Mate, can you pull down the screen so we keep seeing the bottom as it feeds in? Okay, Kazuki passes. And he has to come in. Doesn't go to the 5, goes back. So David's 20 points up after that roll. 15, 16.
White's on roll here. He's got a nice edge.
Yeah, it says, I was going to say it's about double time for these guys.
Yeah, they're not shy, but White's got a lot of advantages. Wells does.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Kazuki
pass.
drops.
Yeah. They're accurate too. They pass passes instead of taking them the way I do. So Kazuki splits with a 5-4, and it's David's roll.
Yep.
Double deuce. Nice shot. Five one down and split.
We got the split and down.
Bar point 6-3.
No.
AC Deucey. Probably a little better, yeah. Double deuces pounds him, makes the 5 point as well. Don't double hit. No, I wouldn't do that. Just make the 5 point.
There you go.
Ace 5. Now this is double time. What it's QB doobie time, as this guy at the Cavendish used to say.
Yeah, and Kazuki's 27 points up. David's a long way behind in his positioning, and we're on to the next game. And Kazuki opens with a double 5 and a hit.
Double 4 is a great return shot.
Yeah.
3-4 split. 5-2 jump, come down and up to the 4 point, I think, or maybe to your own 4 point. You're going to play to one 4 point or the other here. Yeah, I like this. 6-1. Can't do much with that. I don't know if I would have done that though. I think I would have gone 13-7, 13-6. 5-3 point D. Ace-6. Well, you got to come out, I guess. Pretty bad. Comes down. May as well. I probably would have doubled that. But it's working out all right for the Kazuki team.
We're going to be joined sometime this afternoon, Bob, or your evening, by Mochy.
Well, can't can't say that you could get a much better helper than that.
No,
6-4. This is the right play with a 6-4. 3-1. What did he do?
he's hoping to roll 6+ every time. There we go. So Kazuki's behind. Didn't have a lot of options there, did he?
He's making a nice flexible play here, duplicating David's aces.
Is he going to pick up David's blot?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he covered it. He covered.
No, David hit and covered.
Yeah.
But now Kazuki came in, and now Dave has to scramble, and he can't clean up all his blots. So he might get doubled here, even though he's ahead a little bit in the race. That's the right play.
There you go. Very
And
nice. No, just thinking about it again.
It's the right play, I think, but it's better to make that sort of.
It doesn't make his midpoint. Oh, there he goes.
It's more shots, I think. It's tough, but I would make the 16 point, not the midpoint. What is he thinking about? Let's see.
Oh, here we go. Mochy just asked on YouTube, what's the longest session you ever played, Bob? And Tino, if you're still there, Tino. I think Tino's. Yep, okay.
I'm
Tino,
enjoying the commentary.
What was your longest session you ever played? Mochy just asked in the chat, both you and Bob.
I never last more than a day or, without sleep. I think I might have gone 36 hours, but never one of these 3 or 4 day sessions that some of these beasts can put away.
And talking about beasts, Tino, you're very familiar with long grinds.
Certainly
What's your
a poker.
longest backgammon and also your poker sessions that you've played?
I went 3 days once.
Yeah, well, like I say, beast.
Yeah.
Backgammon, 24 hours is the longest, I'd imagine.
I wouldn't have done this with a 6-5. Well,
Paid off for now.
yeah, I have a funny Svobo story about a long session.
Share away. He's watching, by the way. He told me he was going to jump into the comments with you the other day, but I think he might have got shy, Bob. Maybe you were just doing too good a commentary.
I doubt if that was the reason. I would come out all the way from the 23 here. Don't like this too much. Yeah, Mike and I once played a guy in LA who was a serious alcoholic, and we played the guy in 8-hour shifts. The guy had plenty to drink, so he could play for days and days, and he babbled continuously while playing. And we were playing a proposition that we had the right side of, but the guy never seemed to get tired. And we'd play in 8-hour shifts, and after 8 hours, I'd be completely exhausted. We were playing in my apartment, and we could take naps. So I'd take a nap. Mike would play for 8 hours. Then he'd take a nap. I'd play for 8 hours. Still, after 2 days, we played this guy, and we were up only a little bit. And I was just like, Mike, we got to quit. I can't take it anymore. He said, no, Bob, this is it. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. He's about to crack. So sure enough, he persuaded me to play for another couple hours, and the guy did finally start playing rather erratically, which he hadn't for 2.5 days. and we finally won his money. But
So Svobo had a good read.
Svobo is a killer. How many sixes does? Oh, that was it. So
4-3 for David.
Cube's still in the center. I'd come down with 2. What's he doing?
He's got a big lead, by the way.
He's got to come down from the midpoint with those 2 checkers. Now what?
Same as before.
Oh, now he does it. Now that Kazuki's got a better board.
Yeah.
Now I guess he's not going. I don't like this. I don't like playing like this. Oh my God. This is really like. All right, he volunteered anyway. Didn't get hit, so he's okay. He had to clear one of those points. That was like, no.
Would you have stayed on the 5-point where Kazuki stayed?
I didn't see that part. David double?
Yeah.
That's pretty frisky double. I guess it's okay. It's pretty far ahead, but not tremendously.
He's not unbeatable. Although now he is. No.
This is only going to equalize the race, right? Yeah.
Yep, even. Do you think the cube can come back, or David's distribution's too good?
Of course the cube can come back. It's pips, not distribution. Everybody's got pretty good distribution. I mean, Kazuki's got perfect distribution, but David's distribution is fine. But David's a bit ahead, right? Yeah, he's ahead. Quite a bit ahead. Well, so David's double worked out.
So far. So David picks up 2. No. Not yet, but.
No, it's all insured. Whoa.
Here we go.
Kazuki won that one.
Yep.
Damn. That's steam material.
Wow. So I'm just jumping back on my computer for a sec.
Makes the 20-point.
And it's got Kazuki 211 to 195.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Bob, that's what you used to call me. You used to call me Steamo.
I did?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
Steamo. It rhymes with Tino.
It doesn't rhyme with Tino. That's the problem. It's got an M instead of an N.
Or maybe it was Billy Horan.
I think it might have been. I think my poetic ear would have objected to Stino. Steamo.
So they both got each other's 5-point.
Mutual holding game, right?
Yep.
That's a nice play, leaving the 5 blot in front of David's defensive point. He doesn't want to hit here.
He did.
He did hit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he hasn't hit. No, he's looking at it. I guess it's reasonable. It's not. There's a duplication of 3.
Here we go.
Yeah. So That's a great shot.
Straight in. Yeah.
Right.
And comes out.
And just run to the midpoint, I would. Yeah. So David doesn't have enough grace lead to double now. And this is a little awkward. Go to the ace with that. Slot the 5, okay. Double ace, 1,
It's
2, 3, 4. Yeah, you hate to
Lift.
give up a 15 point, but yeah, you're a little bit ahead. Okay, so you can do that. It's okay. It's okay. There it is, gin. Basically gin. No, Tino's got to roll something. He's still-
Mochy. Hey, Mochy.
Hello,
Welcome.
can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
crystal clear.
Cool.
This is the take, right, Mochy?
One moment, I just got in and I didn't see anything yet.
Too late. Too late.
Okay.
He took.
It was. I think it might not have been a take. Actually, it was 17 pips, and Kazuki had a 5-point holding game, but David had the 7, 8, and 9 points. And this adds insult to injury.
So guys, what are you watching right now? Are you watching a Hangout or YouTube?
In Hangout. YouTube's a bit slower.
Okay.
Two off.
Yeah. And then out goes Kazuki.
Out, out, brief candle.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 points to David for this game.
Two 11, 197, 14-point lead. Is that the right 4? I don't know this play. What do you are you supposed? You don't split the backgammon? I don't even know. Oh, there's another case where we didn't see the fan.
Mm.
I would never pass this, but it might be a pass. I don't know.
Oh, David
I
took it.
but take. It looks pretty a take to me, but it's a good double, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you get a better. You have those 3 best points rather than usually when you're blitzing, you have those stupid 6-3-1 formation. So it's much stronger.
Oh, I'm not sure about this 6-5. Maybe.
No, I would make the 3-point. Make the 3-point, right?
Maybe I think he's just looking the play. Maybe.
There you
There.
go, Bob.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that,
he hasn't made it yet. Yeah, now he did it. Okay. So 23-point and 7-point now. Oh, what happened? I thought White had a. Whoops. Oh, was he on the bar? All right, sorry. Ace deuce. 4-2, come up.
But by the way, Bob, I asked you in the chat. Maybe you didn't see it, but what was the longest session you have ever played?
Oh, I just told a story.
Oh yeah, oh sorry. I was with my daughter, so I did not listen to you. Okay, don't worry. No need to.
No, yeah, well, I don't think they want to hear the same story again, but it was. I'm not really good at the long sessions.
Uh-huh.
I don't have enough killer instinct, but I told the story of with Mike. Oh, look at this.
And hits.
Yeah. Def.
That's no flash. That's no flash roll either.
So last night I met Kazuki because we stay in the same house. So I had a small chat with him, and he told me it's really really enjoyable, and I actually suggested them to use automatic double so that it creates some action.
Yeah, you suggested that in the chat yesterday.
Yeah,
I
but
I saw
seems like
that.
Kazuki doesn't like the idea. He wanted to play a pure, competition, not like gamble.
Right, right.
And I actually
And I
asked them after the first day when they finished so close if we increase the stakes, and they both said in less than a minute, no. So I think they're both enjoying the challenge and the grind.
Yeah, it's surely a challenge for Kazuki, and I think David is probably surprised of the level of the Kazuki. I mean, we knew that Kazuki is a strong player, but so far he's playing like 2.7 or something, 2.6.
Really, overall?
I don't know. Mate probably has the best data.
Did we get the file from yesterday, from Friday?
Mate's
don't
got
have
all the files.
I don't
Yeah,
have
but
any file.
have they been made public?
No. Wow. And Kazuki, Gammons.
Right.
You know,
But
I have a
anyway-
private chat, Mochy, with David and Kazuki just to keep things, going. And I think Thursday, David felt he actually said this to both me and Kazuki that
White wins.
he was surprised at the play and Kazuki's competence and expertise, and David decided to slow down the last session. So instead of playing 21 games, they played 17.
Yeah.
David was 2.36 and Kazuki, I think, was 1.6 or 1.7.
Yeah. Oh, they took a break, by the way.
Yeah.
Full session?
Yeah. No, the last 17 games in the last session.
I think it was the first 17.
No, it was the last 17. The first 17 was also very low. So, Mochy, what's your longest session while we're filling in time here?
I actually played 2 sessions over, actually maybe 3, over 24 hours. And all of them are very, very memorable. And I think I was up all of them, but doesn't really matter if you play 24 hours. It's very memorable anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always more memorable when you get to go to the bank afterwards for a deposit, not a withdrawal. But Tino, before when you asked, he played 36 hours or 3 days straight. Sorry, poker, I think.
Okay.
You there, Tino?
Yep.
Was it 3 days?
3 days. Yep.
Were they memorable days?
No. I think we had the record amount of buy-ins, like 28 buy-ins.
Well, that's memorable for the wrong reasons.
But mine is more like a heads-up backgammon session. It's so you can't really take a break or anything, because it's heads up. And maybe we took a break for 15 minutes to get some snacks or something, but we basically keep playing and playing. And after 30 hours, when my opponent, who is my friend, said, no, okay, I'm done. Yeah, I was up like 200 points. But I mean, I think both respected each other really high not because of the skill, because of the energy and the passion to the game. So that was a great match for me. and we play very small stakes. Like it was back in like 20 years ago. Maybe we play like $5 per point or something.
Wow. I think Svobo is watching us, and I think he's trying to get a chouette going too, Mochy. I saw you put up a message earlier.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was the best, the most comfortable way to play a chouette online.
Mm-hmm.
And people have different ideas.
Well, a lot of them have experience, though. They're all doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the experience doesn't, guarantee the quality. Maybe they just play it, and maybe it's not the best way.
Oh, absolutely right. Yeah. But it's becoming popular now that people can't play in live.
Yes, of course, yes. And playing online has some merit too. I mean, all the games are recorded, and you can play from your home. You can take a rest, you can relax. But of course, you should play with people who you trust like 100%, like 200%, because it's so easy to cheat. And probably not too big money.
No, you're absolutely right. It's one thing that the sites never really tried to do. Like when in 2010 or 9, when there was a lot of online play, like Play 65, they never tried chouette.
Mm-hmm. It's very complicated, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Paddy Rubin is playing a chouette regular.
Online?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So she's playing with Antoinette and a few others. So I'm not sure how she's doing it. I spoke to her the other day. She's doing well. And like all of us, waiting for all of this to blow over whenever it does.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah. So what's it like in Japan, Mochy, since they brought in the emergency recommendation?
Yeah, the Prime Minister declared the state of emergency 7th of April, like a few days ago. So it just started. The coronavirus came into Japan like more than a month ago, as much earlier than Europe or America, but we successfully keep numbers low. But then quite recently, the numbers getting higher, and we see the future. It's gonna be bad. So we basically, we supposed to suspend everything, but actually the many companies actually working. But many restaurants are closed or temporarily closed. And the schools, all the public schools or private schools are basically completely suspended, I think, and including my kids. So I'm trying to do homeschooling, but it's not very successful because I'm always play backgammon and they.
You have to, but homeschooling in backgammon, you're very good at that.
That's true. I teach backgammon this morning, and I set up the match against the American backgammon player. He has a son who is 9 years old. So we set up the match between my son and his son. So it's gonna happen tomorrow. So my son is motivated to study backgammon now.
It's good.
Well, I mean, if my son is better than now, I will stream it. It might be fun.
You might encourage other kids, because there's a lot of parents that home with kids now.
Yeah, the setup we have is we're gonna use Zoom and we play on Backgammon Galaxy for 5-point match. And my son can ask 3 questions during 5-point match. Of course, he can do the same. So the dad is also involved a little bit. So it's like a team.
Well, we're actually, I think some people are organizing a Zoom party, and there's going to be a red wine Zoom while they play on Galaxy.
Okay, Justin just reported the number, and David was played 3.9 and Kazuki played 2.3. I think this is number from today. I'm not sure.
Did he put
So
it in our link?
Kazuki outplayed the David a big time.
That's maybe the biggest lead, other than I think you did the first session was 4.2 and 3.2, I think, when you did the first commentary.
Okay, it's today.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Justin is going to jump on tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
with Steve Sachs and Joe Russell.
Okay, Justin, if you listen to me, do you have all the data, all the PRs, including last 3 days? Can I put it together and what the overall PR for both players? Can you do that? But I believe Kazuki plays around 2.6 and the David plays maybe like 2.9.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually quite confident that Kazuki outplay David.
Oh, yeah.
After 3 days, it's clear now, I think.
Well, it looks that way, but they've got today, we're going to play 4 hours, tomorrow 4 hours, and then Wednesday 6 hours, and we call it a shot a day.
Yeah.
You know, I think we're going to have a few more cash challenges coming up, maybe not in a marathon way, but a few people I've spoken to are interested to play. So once we clear this, we'll see who wants to continue or the formats they want to put in. David wanted to play this non-stop. And he's got his daughter at home too, Mochy. So he's doing his homeschooling, fitting this in between. And maybe it's just not the right timing. I think everything has to have an end, doesn't it? Because they could be playing this for another month or two at this rate. Or maybe I'm wrong.
Kazuki mentioned yesterday that David may not be in the best condition because of the daughter. You know, he is probably distracted a little bit by daughter, and sometimes he has to take a break because of the daughter.
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah.
Sorry?
But by the way, I just got a number on the overall PRs. David was played 3.26, and Kazuki played 2.75.
Very nice. Amazing. Great play.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, and we're back live.
Kazuki played like 227 games already. They played 220. So it's quite significant number. And they play like lightning fast in the first day at least. And the second day, third day, it's still very fast.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Great players.
We were all struggling before Bob and yourself, Mochy, came on. Tino and I were a long way behind.
Long way.
I'm only here for the color, by the way.
Would you double here, Mochy? I think it's a double.
Now, yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like a double. I mean, they
Yeah.
up 7 on the anchors and everything. Some market bruisers. Yeah, good double, good take.
And you just come down like that, right? 5-3.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure about 2-1 over
Yes.
there. I will not leave a blot, but
2 blots.
Hit on the deuce. Cover. Just make the deuce point twice. Yeah. Just bring the guys in, right?
yeah,
To the
yeah.
3 and 4, yeah.
I
6.
say
Yay!
There we go.
Good survival tactic. 11 point.
Mhm.
Makes a point.
Double 4. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Make, he's David's the favorite again. Pretty big favorite.
Yeah.
6-2, but this is a key
But-
roll.
Yeah,
Ha! Nice shot.
Wow. And cover.
And the cube comes flying back right away.
Yep. Picks up 2 for Kazuki.
I wasn't sure about that. It could be take.
Yeah.
I wanted to see a little bit more.
Yeah, they pass very fast. But I think they're right. I think it was a pass.
Really? Maybe. But he was up 14 pips on the 5-point board. Is it not Gammon?
Yeah, I'm sure that deserves another look. Great shot for
And
David.
Kazuki on the roof. David moves up. Kazuki comes straight in. And he is not missed here.
That's like me. I'm not missed a lot of the time.
I miss you, Bob.
You come up to the 21. Yeah, like this. What's the race?
Wells
is a little bit behind. Kazuki's ahead a little bit.
Yeah, marginal.
Little.
Now I just had a big change in the pip count.
Yeah, this is a pass.
Yep.
6-3, just run. 5-2, 3-2. Double 4, make the 5-point. Bar point. Almost
Maybe
a
it's a
double.
double. Almost a double, yeah.
Yeah, this is the right place. Switch.
Double pass, I guess.
Yeah, double pass.
It's too much. 4-point board, the blot, kick count.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Bob, you're calling the plays quicker than the guys are making them. So are we going to see you in the next cash challenge, Bob?
Absolutely, I'm up for it.
Okay.
As long as I don't have to play Mochy.
It's
If you find somebody a little softer.
How about Kazuki then? You don't take sick now? You're scared?
Maybe
Here's a
maybe-
double hit, right? He doesn't make one mistake though, not any.
maybe we should have the challenges based on age, the over 60s.
Oh, no.
not long to go for you, Tino.
I'm a month away.
Yep.
Oh, congratulations, Tino.
Please, who wants to turn 60?
Important milestone. Do you make the midpoint here, Mochy? No, I don't think it's right. Yeah.
No, you don't want to leave too much blood, I think. Too many.
6, 5 and deuces. It's a lot, and you don't gain enough, I think.
Yeah.
I have one suggestion for Mate. The pip count that he has up on the screen, he should have one pip count on the top half and one on the bottom half, as opposed to having them close together like he has.
No, you can't alter
You
that.
can't do it because this is a feature. If you look above the board, Tino, there's a button that says pip count about 5 in from the left.
Yep.
So he hits that, and that puts the pip count up. And that's just one of the features of using Gridgammon.
Yep.
Okay. I thought these computer whizzes can put anything anywhere.
Maybe they can. Maybe if they're real whizzes. This is, you have to run from the bar point with a 5-3. It's a bad number.
The
But-
pip count's disappeared. Maybe he's trying.
Yeah. You know, it's not like people don't listen to you, Tino.
And in bigger numbers too. So it's like, you don't have to
For
look
the
up close to the screen for us people with poor eyesight.
for the aged and the blind. Oh, you don't want to duplicate your 5s here, do you? I mean, give him a good 5. You didn't want to do that. Guess you had to. 3-2, just make some points in our board.
Yep.
Oops.
That's not the roll he wanted.
Here comes the cube.
No, Kazuki's holding the cube.
Yeah, the cube's
There's a view about it.
cube's already over there.
Oh, yes.
That's an air ball.
He fans.
It's an awkward fan too. I guess you have to just do that and leave no shots, but you'd love to try to get the second checker, but it's really the wrong roll. Oh, double deuce. Wow.
There we go. Fills in his board.
I wonder if it's a setting. I think it's a setting though that you don't see the dice when the person dances. I think that's something you might be able to actually repair.
Kazuki saves the gammon. That's it. I got a question, Bob.
Yeah.
They I'm not sure if they're doing it today, but they were using auto bear off for all last week.
Yeah, I love auto bear off. I love it. I think that Galaxy should have it. It's really like saves a lot of time, and it's exactly. It just means that if you have checkers on any 2 points and you roll those numbers, you just automatically take them off, which is 98% of the time what you do. It's more than 98% of the time. It's basically 100% of the time that's what you do.
It made the bear off like incredibly fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not designed for watching on YouTube, but it is designed for making games go faster.
Okay, I got a question from viewers that Tamios Pawlewski, he asked that why Kazuki's PR is a bit worse than PR by David. No, actually, Kazuki plays better. Kazuki's PR is a little bit better than David. Kazuki played like 2.7 and David played like 3.2. Both numbers are really low, but Kazuki is a little bit better. So, yeah.
Maybe this gentleman thinks that the bigger PR is better than a smaller PR.
No, actually, Mora is better.
Yeah.
Zero is a computer. And
Yeah, I know that.
Measures at how far you're from computers play. So 0 is the best PR, and which is not possible human could maybe play like 2.5 or even lower than that, but not really, below like 2.0. I don't think.
Nobody knows, but Kazuki is testing our beliefs.
Yeah, Kazuki is amazing. I live with Kazuki, but last year he wasn't like that. All of a sudden he changes. Like he jumped a little bit. Jumped a lot. Like it's really amazing. I played Kazuki back in Galaxy 7 match like 3 times, like 2 weeks ago, and he played like 1.x three times. So what is going on here? Usually I played him. I played him last year, but now I don't have any confidence to play him anymore. You know what I mean?
That's what happens with these young kids,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, when I was in high school, I play Japanese chess, which is shogi. And one summer, I was better than my younger student, my people in the same club. But then after a summer, he's much better than I am.
Yeah.
Like in 2 months, and it's very normal.
It is normal, yeah.
It's what happened to Kazuki these few months.
Maybe it's all the time he spent with me, Mochy.
Mochy, wouldn't you double as Wells? Oh, he already got away. He had a chance to double, but Kazuki ran away with a double 4.
Wow.
Now Kazuki doubles.
Yeah.
Wow, and rolls double 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hardest part, I think, of playing money games fast like that. Is it's very easy to miss cubes. When you're playing fast, it's really easy to just keep rolling and not to really pay enough attention.
Hey, by the way, Kazuki's up 20 points, and it looks like he's gonna be up like 22 now. So maybe he gonna be up more than 26, which is the maximum lead he had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe he's on.
Well, this looks home and hosed.
Is that an Australian expression?
It's a racing expression.
Home and hose?
Yeah, well, home and hosed means your horse comes first past the finishing post, and then they hose them down afterwards. Home and hosed.
I see. That is a great expression. I didn't know that.
You know what, Bob? I'll lend. You know what? I'm not going to lend it to you. I'll give it to you. How's that?
Give me what?
The expression.
Oh, I had no idea what you were talking about, but now I see that you were making a generous offer to me.
Always, Bobby.
Would you do this, Mochy? Would you break the bar point and hit?
3-1.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wasn't sure. I was
Would you
paying
split?
attention.
You were listening to that crap I was talking?
I'm an Aussie and I didn't know what home and hosed, where that came from.
No,
So
well,
Seriously?
informed me.
a really great information. That is really great information.
So David takes the cube off Kazuki.
Yep.
Kazuki's 22 points up.
That
And
was
if he
well,
wins, yeah.
Okay, he played no.
wouldn't you'd love to step up to the 21 point, but it's too big.
Right. How about this 5-2? Maybe he has a Blake's anchor here. Yeah, he did. A double ace. It could be a big game, by the way. Oh no, it's just
All of a
Maybe-
sudden, Kazuki has a 6 prime.
yeah. All of a sudden,
David can roll nothing. Oh, that's almost good. Oh, wow.
what do you want
What
to
do you do with the other two?
Are you trying to win from here, or are you saving the gammon?
I think you try to win by hitting and going to the ace.
Is this the best way?
I think. I don't know. Or just come in, you mean, and hope he rolls double 4?
Oh,
That's-
you could make a deuce and the slot the 7, maybe. I don't know.
Wow.
Okay, he saved the gammon.
Those are the kind of plays that are really, like, for most of us, are very tough, where you have to decide if you have any chance to go forward and try to win, or whether you should just give up.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you're trying to win in those prime versus prime, whether you should hit or not hit, when you don't have really much chance either way.
Well, here come
Yeah.
the double 4s.
Here they come.
No, he looked at his play again. What a great number.
You see, like, you didn't see White's roll there. He must have rolled like a double 4 or something like that, where he couldn't move. You got to go.
He doesn't come out.
Okay, so 24 points for Kazuki.
Yeah.
Okay. 5-1 for David.
Wow. Great
Wow.
shot.
Double hit
And
and the cube.
Ah,
double hit fan. Yeah.
Yep.
Game over.
So that's 25 for Kazuki.
yeah. Now it's actually a big game here because Kazuki might party his 226 mark here.
Yeah.
This could some psychological effect.
Would you have done that 6-4, Mochy?
Making the deuce point. No, it was
Yeah.
too quick to me.
Could have run there.
Three, 4.
5-1.
Doesn't split off the back, or he's just got to sit there.
I think he should have come out, actually. Now he got primed in now.
Well,
Look at this roll.
Wow.
And
Too much.
Kazuki came in. Wow.
Yeah.
It's
Even game
Alright.
here.
hard to follow
it's
these.
Double
Yeah,
four
it's
probably.
not an even game. You're right. You're right. It's very even.
Oh no. Okay, so it looks like game over. Double 5.
Yeah, Kazuki needs double 6.
Hmm.
Jim.
Yep.
24 points lead Kazuki.
Yeah.
David opens with a 5-2, splits off the back, comes down.
Is that the right play with a 3-2?
It is a right play.
I didn't know that.
Well, you've been playing 40 years. You don't know how to play replies?
I don't know the first moves.
Yeah.
That's next year. I'm going to learn that.
I have a funny story. So one Japanese guy who plays in New York tournament, and there's a Falafel. So Falafel is he's a star. So he was watching his game all the time, but every time Falafel makes a mistake in the second game, he couldn't believe his eyes. So he goes to the computer and check, and he's right, of course. And Falafel just make a mistake, but he couldn't believe it because he thought Falafel is perfect, you know.
He was far from perfect.
Yeah. So learning from Falafel in the opening is a bad idea.
Absolutely, yeah. He would just say, "It's not my style."
Yeah.
That was his favorite expression, which meant he didn't know. Oh, so what's Kazuki thinking about here? Double six, huh? Oh, he finally made the. Now Wells can run. Should he run? I don't think he should run, should he? I think he could have come to the 6 point and slotted the 4 point.
Well, but he's up in the race, no?
I get-
Race is even.
Now, what is
No.
this?
Now David's
Okay.
up 10 before Kazuki's roll.
Wait. You gotta hit the ace point. What are you doing? I didn't like this 3-4. I think
Yeah.
Kazuki should have hit on the ace point.
Yeah, he shouldn't
Should-
let David consolidate his blot either. Yeah. Maybe he thought he doesn't have enough ammunition to, not enough in the zone.
That's true, but you don't need to complete the blitz. You just want to pick up the another guy.
Excellent. Great point, Mochy. I set you up for that, but that was really good. So what's going on? White is a 6-5? Doesn't he just run? Or
Mhm.
Yeah.
what was he looking at?
I don't know.
6-3, you have to break that that 16 point, right? Oh, he didn't.
It's a strange. I would give up this 16 for sure. Now it's a problem.
These guys always solve the problem, though. They have a solution every time to the problem.
You know what I think would actually work a lot better is they can play in real time, but the commentary can stop the game at any time they wish, consult XG, discuss a cube, and then when a position's interesting, we can stop it and people can say what they like. We can see what XG might have liked and then press the button and continue the game on.
Well, that's sort of, if they were playing slower, I would think that would be really appropriate. But when they're playing so fast, you can't really, like, it doesn't seem fair to, minutely examine what they're doing. But of course,
I'm just saying, the commentators could just stop it at a critical point if an interesting position or an interesting cube comes up.
no, absolutely.
Even consult XG, what XG thinks. We all think it's a double, and then
No,
XG.
There's a lot of commentaries where they do that, where they do that. You have to talk to Ralph whether Ralph likes that format or not. This is a more
I like it much better, but Mate is the technical person.
All right, well, maybe Mate can work on it because then people can enjoy it a lot more because I think they would love to have the input of Mochy and Bob if a particular interesting situation comes up. I mean, that's what people
Well,
watching
this is an interesting
like most of all.
situation.
Well, actually, if they played even a little slower, you could make more intelligent comments and have more fun. It's more fun to when the commentators can't use XG, though. If the commentators can use XG,
We're going to see a shot here, Bob.
what's that?
We're going to see a shot next.
with the double four.
No, the next roll.
Oh. What's happening? Is he still thinking about double four?
No, I don't think
I th-
so. Maybe
I think he's
it's not
moved,
quite
but he's
portable.
just.
We may have a frozen. It may be frozen.
No.
Oh, there we go. Nice play. Nice play.
So David is up 6 pips, but his checkers are a little bit front loaded. So I don't think it's a double.
I don't think it's a double either. No. In fact, there's a game-winning shot for
Oh,
Kazuki.
whoa.
Oh, he rolled double fours.
Pretty
Now
even
it's
game.
even. Yeah.
Yeah, they're neck and neck. Another racing term, Bobby.
I can't believe I came away from this session with that that new dictionary entry.
It's
Double pass.
yep.
Hit and split. Look how good I am at the opening rolls. Is that the deuce? Is that the six? I mean, that's the six. Yeah, well, White's got, Kazuki's got a nice game here, even though he's a little bit behind in the race. Four hits, 5-3 makes the 20 anchor. 5-2.
And Kazuki's got both 5 points.
Yeah. And
He's about to hit the ace.
I wouldn't do that. Is that, I mean, no, I mean, David doesn't have any more blots lying around. Yeah, that looks more natural. Just come out to the 14. Win the game a little more slowly. Oh, this is, he likes this, huh? Yeah. Look at that. Slot the 4 point. Yep.
I could have had a side bet with you, Bob, that he hit that ace.
I think it's a double.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What's that? Oh, should Kazuki have doubled?
I thought about it. I mean, Kazuki was up in the race and better board and the 2 blots.
Yeah.
It's reasonable.
I mean, his board isn't beautiful, but yeah, it's a nice double. It's the kind of double I miss all the time, but it's probably good, right? But he doesn't miss those doubles. He always makes it. He made some really close doubles the other day that were
Then
shocking.
maybe it's not a double. That's why he didn't double.
That's why. That's what I would say. Wow, what's he doing? Why is he not, doesn't he hit?
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that at all.
You and me both.
Yeah.
So David takes
Who
the
did-
20 pip lead. No,
Maybe did
Oh,
it.
5-3. You hit you make the point or hit twice?
Excuse me? Double 5?
No, 5-3. So now I think it's not quite
It's-
enough to double. You have yeah, probably you should double this.
Yeah,
Even
it's
though
double.
Four guys
David,
back.
David took, and he's now got
Oh, he
2
did
on the
double.
roof.
All right. Yeah. Well done by both. Yeah, you don't see David fanned a couple times. You don't see the dice. Crushing roll.
Wow, what a roll.
Wow.
It's a good thing that Kazuki got the double in there. Just in
Oh,
the
by
right.
Kazuki might break the 26 mark now. Now he's
Yeah.
up
With,
three-
with,
three
with a
to win
backgammon?
points.
No, the
It's gonna be
cube's been turned.
Yeah. So he's gonna be up 27, new record.
That was a nice double.
It's like life, Bobby. Timing.
Something I wouldn't know. Believe me.
He's not good at timing.
It is a weakness of mine. It really is.
Yeah, you're a good player, but it's not a good timing.
So is that your
right.
coronavirus scarf you're wearing, Bob?
It is, yeah. Yeah. I don't have a proper mask, but I wear the scarf and then turn it around and put it over my nose and so forth when I'm in a store.
Okay. That was a good guess.
Ralph, you have to get up pretty early in the morning for you not to guess what I'm wearing and why.
Well, I think we've had some requests come in if they can see you as well, while you're streaming. But I thought
yeah,
I'd share the luxury of
I'm sure
how
there were
well you're dressed today.
Yeah.
There was a queue, Bob.
No cube.
No queue.
Okay, I have a question from the viewer, Tamios. He asked me that which PL they have on cube decisions. I'm not sure what are you questioning here. The cube action is also counted in PL, and I don't know who.
He probably means is what ply, like how deep is the analysis.
Okay. It's called the work plus, and so everything is analyzed by 4 ply, and if there's a mistake, then that play will be analyzed by X3 plus. So it's a very high setting. It's very trustable.
And the cube is coming. Was
From
this
Kazuki? David dropped.
poor David? He must not know what it was to take or a pass anymore, like the way he's been.
So, if it's updated correctly, that's 27 to Kazuki.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a
28,
lag.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
no, Mochy's right. It's 28.
Yeah, sometimes there's a lag in the scores updating, but yeah, it was 27.
What's that, Mochy?
Kazuki
Yep,
is
Kazuki's 30, 28.
in the streak of winning.
Oh yeah.
David Webb is in tilt. I'm not sure. Maybe a little
He's
bit.
on tilt. I think he might be on negative tilt, where you don't take many doubles because you've been beaten so much. That's the way I see him.
Oh, he's doubling
Yeah.
there. Kazuki dropped.
Wow. 6-3, 2-5. Do you come out? I don't think you come out here, right? With a 2-5.
No, yeah, I think he's supposed to stay back and play 38.
Yeah.
Where's the next fours, Bob?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Didn't he come up, yeah?
Yeah, that looks right.
Well, he's still thinking about it.
He'll come around.
Interesting
He didn't.
play.
He did something else.
Actually, the more I think about it, the more I really like that idea where most of the plays are routine and there's nothing to discuss. But as soon as they make a play contrary to XG, the screen should light up. And that's where you can stop it and discuss why the computer thinks this play is incorrect.
That's one approach, but how about if they make a really brilliant play that XG agrees with?
Well, the commentators can then say, whoa, this is very, this could be played any number of ways. Let's look at the options.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
So the commentators can stop it at any point if they make a good play and XG agrees with it, but maybe the commentators don't agree with it. I think that's what,
This is interesting 2-1.
He's lagging. David says he's lagging.
That's a bad connection.
Yeah.
That is a good idea, Tina.
and you know what? The players, because the players maybe will fly an hour ahead because we're stopping it all the time. When they take a break, they can actually look at the screen and look at, what's been going on in the last half an hour.
Mhm.
I mean, that's what I would enjoy a lot more. When the screen lights up and there's a discussion amongst the commentators about why this is right or wrong. Because
Right. But you shouldn't give the commentators too much time to study the whole thing, so that
no, they
they're all,
won't be stopping it a lot, but certainly on the plays where the player makes a play contrary to XG, that's always what I find interesting when I play XG on tutor mode, is when I make the wrong play, and then why did I make the wrong play? What is the right play? I don't mind if it actually stops and the commentators, be they excellent commentators like you guys, and I get to listen to what you guys say. That's what I would find really insightful and interesting.
yeah, definitely. And would
Anyway,
you?
I like the idea if, say, a player makes more than 150 blunder, then the screen gonna bring up and we discuss the why it's right play and why he makes a mistake and stuff like that
The
for a
screen,
few seconds, like 30 seconds or so. That would be fine.
no, that everybody, all the commentators should have a chance to talk about anything they want, I would think.
Yeah, that's
because like
fine,
a minute before, or a couple of minutes before, both
So
Bob and
you wouldn't-
Mochy disagreed with the play.
I know, and you wouldn't do any live commentary.
No, you could start out as live, but then obviously it gets stopped and then it's like on delay. But it's really insightful, like when Mochy and Bob both agreed I wouldn't have done that play, and it moves on without actually finding a conclusion to whether they were correct, that they've both disagreed with Kazuki's play. I want to know. I want to know the answer. That's why I'm watching this.
The answer
because
is
I want to know the answer.
right. The answer is
Otherwise, it's just a lot of plays that, yes, maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong, but I haven't really learned anything.
All right.
Anyway, that's just my opinion.
All right, we got it.
Well, once we finish this, and I have to. Sorry?
The people enjoy streaming regardless. It's just a great game, and it doesn't really matter if we focus on the mistakes.
We've got a bit of analysis that'll come out where we find those. We've got some 100+ blunder plays, but we also want to find the good plays. And Mate is going to put them all together when we finish. Yeah.
Okay.
So Tamios just suggested, one of the viewers suggested that we should create a Backgammon quiz from the challenge. Maybe somebody should pick up the 10 interesting problems and make it a quiz.
Great idea.
I like. Yeah. You see, David just tell Kazuki that he needs to go somewhere quieter. Because his daughter making some noise, I think.
Oh, poor guy. That's so tough.
Yep.
It's very hard. I mean, you can filter out noise from spectators, but when it's your own daughter, it's hard to say just, I'm not going to listen to you.
Yeah. No, you shouldn't do that. It's
You guys there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, how come we're not seeing the chat anymore?
The chat's there. I can see it clearly now.
Oh, that's the Gridgammon chat, but that's not the YouTube chat.
Well, Mate
Okay,
can
guys,
bring the YouTube chat in.
I think I have to go. My
Thank you,
baby's also
Mochy.
crying, so I have to go back to my family man.
Well, enjoy your homeschooling, and we catch you soon.
Thanks for
All right.
dropping
Thank
by.
you very much.
Thank you. It's also fun.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Well, he knows exactly what David is dealing with.
Mate just sent us, guys, the
There,
XG file.
Oh, but now he's got the chat back.
Okay. Well, he's listening to you, Bob. You have influence beyond your four walls.
That's
He's feeling you in Hungary.
Yeah.
Mm.
Eric Peterson says David Wells was not tilted. This other guy's saying he's on tilt.
Oh. G'day, Eric. Thanks for the message the other day. He's always very colourful too, Eric, isn't he, Bob?
Eric is, he says to Justin, no, you're fired. Donald Trump style. Oh, this guy says, sadly, I have a question for Mochy about why he had in his XG settings what blunder is about 0.06, but I'm sure he is right. Modern blunder, it must be over 0.06. Sadly, the guy says.
I didn't even get the question.
So what time is it in Australia?
4 p.m.
Yep.
And
So
did
we'll go,
they started at 2 today rather
yeah,
than
they'll
at,
finish at 6.
uh-huh.
So while we're killing a bit of time, Bob, how was your trip to Melbourne? We may as well give ourselves a plug here.
Well, I've never told anyone about it before, but it's probably time to let out of the cat out of the bag.
Well, you're saving it for yourself.
I love Melbourne. Love it. Great place. Very, very cosmopolitan and international. Awesome food of every variety possible. Beautiful river and the walk by the river. I didn't get her out that much, didn't get to see that much, but I thought it's a lovely place. It reminds me a little of LA, but not quite as you know, paved over. Still,
Mhm.
but yeah, it's perfect weather. So, and the backgammon's great there too. So, let's kill the virus and get back to work, guys.
Yeah.
Boy, lucky
So,
the virus wasn't 2 months earlier. They would have cancelled the tournament.
Yeah, we just got in under the wire, and in fact, you know, I was wondering whether Joe Russell had it. He was my roommate. But, so we got another position here, and Kazuki rolled the killer double deuce. Killer double deuce from the bar. And he has the luxury of playing it in various ways. Trying to decide what's best. Probably, maybe should have played it bigger than this. Wells comes in though, and he can come out. Would you come out? I guess.
probably want to.
I was asking Mochy, but he's not here. But
Well, you got second best, Bob. You got me.
yeah, no, that's
Out was best. I agreed with that.
well, yeah, I mean, you're so far behind in the race, though, you hate to come out. So you have to pin all your hopes on hitting an outfield shot. But this is a great number, 5-2. Yeah, I guess it's, you know, who would you rather be, red or white here?
Red.
I think I'll take white, Tina.
You're up 70 pips in the race.
Yeah, no, you got to go with the Reds, but the Whites have I mean, David Wells has a nice potential, and those points are really hard to clear that Kazuki has. But it looks
especially with Kazuki's sixes covered.
But it looks like there's another lag here because there's nothing for David to think about. It's his role, and there's nothing for him to think about. Oh, hits, nice hit.
I'll have 100 on David, Tina.
All right, you're on.
Tino, you can't turn that down. Oh,
It's like free money.
Did oh yeah, okay. Kazuki hits, and now
He's still got a blot there.
well, David had better come in.
No,
He didn't come in. Would you double? You have to double.
about it.
Double, guys, come on.
Does this mean I collect my $100?
Just like that, Tino.
Just like that.
David's
Just like
probably
that.
not going to pass, though. He's probably not going to pass.
I think he might pass.
He's got a lot of play left, and Kazuki's got a blot on his three.
75 pips in the race.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you don't roll that ace, you don't have that much. If you do roll the ace, you have a lot. And you have a 10 and a 12 also, a double 6 anyway, not a double 4, but a double 6 to cover. I don't know. What would you do, Tino? You're a taker, right?
I think I might pass.
Oh my God, you might pass.
Yeah.
Tough to take these when you're rolling so well, says Wells. And Kazuki says, I know.
Even if you get hit, the guy just comes around and hooks up on one of those two outside points, and now you're up 30 pips instead of 70 pips.
Yeah, not that simple. He doesn't always do that. And I guess it sounds like David is going to pass. I would like to know actually what
It was funny. David called the clock on Kazuki the other day.
Yeah, he's a poker player, so he calls the clock on.
Yeah, well, it's okay because Kazuki didn't understand what it meant.
4.5 point board versus a 2-point board.
Oh, look at
Here
this.
we go.
What a
Well,
roll.
It's kept Ralph alive because if he passed, it would have been all over.
Yeah, well,
We'd have done a settlement with you, Tino.
but Ralph isn't paying double for gammons. Is he?
No,
No.
flat.
Oh.
And I pay
Okay.
Tino in food, by the way, Bob.
Oh.
It's a very
Oh, you
easy
can-
settlement for you.
That's a good way to go.
And then I still owe plenty.
It's all right, Tino. Here
Oh,
we go.
Kazuki says
So-
I will not take. Kazuki said it was a pass.
David wrote, I guess I was steaming.
No, I thought it was a reasonable take.
There's a prop for you.
Yeah,
Well, I bet on it, so
you
he's
didn't
got
bet
a
on
lot of-
that. You just bet
no,
on
no,
Day
no. I bet.
34.
Well,
I think I would play that as a prop. I think it's a pretty weak position for white.
What do you come out with a deuce here? Oh no, he can hit with a deuce. Sorry, it wasn't that weak for white, and red has a bunch of crap in his outfield as long as when he doesn't cover. He's way ahead in the race. So if he gets hit, he can come around again, as you said. Let's see. This is interesting. 5 deuce. Oh, I'm confused.
he came in on the deuce and ran out to the 8.
Oh, I see. Okay, so Wells hit on the 11 with a deuce. Yeah. Well, this is nice. David Wells has a lot of shots at Kazuki. Certainly isn't going to double, so there must be a lag again. Because the only explanation for why he's not rolling.
I think Antoinette jumped in. She's watching us. G'day, Antoinette.
Good day.
G'day.
5, 4. You have to make the 9 point and hit. Now they're still talking about it. Wells says, I guess I was steaming. Kazuki says, maybe take, not sure. All right, now they're done chatting. Now they can get a little.
Maybe he was trying to let him down softly, Bob.
I think it was diplomacy, yes.
There you go.
Now David has, it looks like he's sort of equalized. I thought Kazuki might go do the banana split play here. Yeah, there it is. That might be the right play.
Yeah, could be.
No.
But he's so far ahead in the race, he doesn't really want to do that. I guess he can win so many ways just by playing slow.
I like your play, Bob.
The banana split?
No, I think
Oh, the other one. Yeah.
he made it.
Wow.
And
And
2 on the roof.
Hit two checkers.
Yeah, I think he hit the 12.
I think there were a lot of double hits.
Yeah, sure there are.
He gave up a lot of race by making that play.
Oh yeah, it wasn't really the greatest. Wells says a few minutes. 1 minute.
Yeah. So the race
is
has come
Wells.
back significantly here.
Wells has played, but he hasn't picked up his dice yet. Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Wow. So what do you guys think about the take in the pass now, or the pass? Kazuki doesn't know, so it's got to be a pretty tough one.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a redouble very quickly, I think. If
It's looking that way.
of course
Look at
not.
all of David's checkers. He can make a really nice prime from here.
Yeah. Well, if Kazuki rolls a 4, it's David has nothing. But and if he comes in with 2 guys, David has nothing also. If he comes in with 1 guy only,
Yeah, that's the chance.
I would still. Who do you think is the favorite here, guys? Think Wells is the favorite now?
So you know what's the market?
I think he is. I think White's the favorite now.
Yeah, White's the favourite.
Maybe 60-40 favorite.
Do you want to settle, Tino?
I'll call it a wash.
No, come on. I was brave. I took the worst of it at even money. Come on.
Right. Well, Tino doesn't appreciate that.
Whatever you offer me is I'll accept.
Oh wow, you shamed him. I didn't think you would do that, Ralph. I didn't
Well,
think you would apply social.
he's my mate, so
he's got to treat you right.
Kazuki really needs a 4.
How about a double 4?
Yeah, that's not a 4, and he's got 1 in the air still.
Wow, look at how would you play double 4? So now it's still no.
Now,
well, maybe it's a redouble.
maybe it is,
but
I'd redouble, which means it's wrong, Bob.
Yeah, well, this is a very awkward roll actually. 6-1. You really don't. You'd love to be attacking instead of just making the bar here. I mean, it might be right to just hit loose, but you have to. Oh, double 4. What? No! What are you doing? He has to make the 6 point. That's right. It's like super joker. Yeah, this is the right play. Wow.
He's still not out of it, although it's
He's out of
thin.
Out of it. Totally out of it.
Now he is.
Yeah. He's getting gammon.
Wow. Certainly swung. Probably thinks he's justified making that crazy play from the 6 to 5, the double, the hit, leaving the 2 blots.
You see? Now
you cleared up his 5 point.
Now you see.
Double tiger.
Well, there's just the one checker that needs to get out.
That's part way.
Jeez, what a game. What a double 4 he rolled. I mean, I called it. I did call a double 4.
You did?
Well, it could come apart on the next roll.
Oh, David's coming in.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Off to the races.
Brutal.
Yeah, so he's going to move his other deuce.
See what David wrote?
What would you have done for the deuce here, Bob?
David wrote, just come closer.
Yeah.
David wrote, Jesus. Oh, now he's punished for coming closer, though.
Hmm.
And he says, my fault. But he didn't get punished.
And a gammon to
So maybe
Kazuki.
wasn't right. It pays off 5.
I'm glad we settled earlier, Tino.
Never a problem.
So Kazuki's up.
Look at this.
Well, it's happened in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, double pass. Yeah, this is no fun if you're David Wells. Now your head
And
starts spinning.
Kazuki's just broken the
Yeah.
30-point barrier.
Your head starts spinning. You'd think you're doing everything wrong.
It's pretty tough when you're up against a brick wall and you're down 30 points.
Is this the right way to play a 6-3? Oh, yeah, okay. So it's White's roll now. Yeah, okay. Hits outside. Five one come in safety.
And we've got Justin here in the comments as well. I think Justin's joining Steve and Joe Russell tomorrow. So we'll have commentary from the East Coast and the West Coast.
What's happened to our chat? Why aren't we seeing our chat anymore?
It's Mate.
Yeah, well, why is Mate? Why did he take it away from us?
I don't know.
Is it something we did?
It could have been.
Well, usually is. Tino, what do you do with double deuces?
Not sure. Double deuces here.
You got to hit. Let's see. What do? You have to switch and hit.
You know what? I'd make the defensive 5 point.
Yeah, that's good too. It's actually pretty good. Oh, there! Look at that. Here's the chat again.
You're very close to cashing with that. Yep.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I like this when we get a bit extra time to look at it, like he's looking at it, and it just feels like the natural play.
Yeah, it didn't work very well though.
Mm. Do you come to the 13 from the 20? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like that, Tino. Shows some enterprise. Duplicates the guy's fours to come out.
I don't like this.
I don't like that.
Well, I think it's fine. I think this is fine.
Time to gamble. It's only 3s and 4s. I mean, it's not like and then you get a shot back at him and put him behind your prime. And
Yeah, look what happened.
Yeah. Missed everywhere.
But of course, the race is close, and
race is close.
it's not
I
like
like that move he just made.
with a double three. Yeah,
Yeah.
you like the roll.
got him.
Well, now we got punished for it.
Now it's
It's double from the bar.
got a hit.
I
Oh,
get-
he's already hit 2-6.
This is a pass, huge pass.
Yeah. I guess the double twos didn't work.
Can't go by results. Hit twice here?
You pick up both of them, don't you?
Nah.
No? You
No.
would have hit twice, Bob.
No, I don't think so. Now they're talking about whether David is a steamer or not. Who doubled here?
Kazuki must have.
It
Yep.
doesn't look like didn't look like a double to me. Just go to the 10 point. Yeah, it's pretty frisky. He finds some doubles where some of us wouldn't find them. Just come to the 6 point. Doesn't like it. He hit? Oh, no. I don't quite know what David did there. Why did he hit? Four, 3, that's a good number. Hits and covers. 5, 2, 2, 5. Yeah, that's a good play, hitting on the ace. He misplays. He didn't do it.
Hmm.
I don't know. What's wrong with these guys? Ralph?
Bob, I'm not sure.
All right, let's see. 3, 2, 2. Race
I
is
think
very.
yeah, well, I think David will have a cube coming back if he rolls a 6.
No, the race is too close.
Well, he's got a 5 prime.
Doesn't matter. It's a Mickey Mouse 5 prime when the race is dead close. Oh, you got another guy back now, so it's 15, 20 pips. So
This is
he could
double.
yeah, this is a double back now.
Double pass.
I'm always that bit early, aren't I, Tino?
That's all right. You get the value.
How come? How come?
Kazuki might still take 16 pips.
Why?
15. No.
No,
No.
didn't. How come when the double comes, it's on the left side?
That's when David doubles.
Yeah, why is it? Shouldn't he be on the right side when he doubles?
Probably, but maybe this is just one of the settings.
Yeah, confused me though. Three, 2. Why does he think he has to do this? Just come to the 8 point. You could do the double tiger, but you just come to the
No.
8 point. It's fine.
That's what I take advantage of the fact that you've got one guy escaped.
Yeah, and you've got unstacking your midpoint.
Yep.
There must be something going on.
So, too creative for my liking.
Me too. It's like, the guy's got a better board than you. Why are you hitting him?
Sometimes you don't want to do the obvious play, which takes no risks because you're not but sometimes he's just right.
You mean he's steaming?
Well,
Ace-6, nice shot. But he's still down in the race. Yeah, this is a little bit uncomfortable for David. Not now. That equalized very nicely.
yeah, race is close.
Cover the 3. Oh, it's 6-5. Is that he's played it? What are you doing? Cover the 3-point. Yeah. What?
Really?
No, he's going to play
No.
that.
Can't. Yeah.
You can just wait for his indirect here for the winner. There it is, 5-3.
Kazuki rolled a 5-2 the other day. That was amazing. Where David volunteered the shot really for no reason, but Kazuki hit it. Yeah, let's see. Ian Terry says he's got the optimal color codes for tomorrow.
Oh,
Thanks,
fantastic.
Ian.
He sent me a picture. I don't know if you'd like him though, Tino. There's a lot of white in it.
Oh, I don't like white. You're right.
So this is a. Oh, okay. I was going to say that wasn't that bad a play to come out. It's got to come out now. And who cubed? White cubed and rolls 6-4. Nice. Kazuki jumps right out. Still down in the race, but that was a great comeback shot. Double 3, 6-3. Yeah, he's way down. 20 pips down. He can't win. Good double by David. Kazuki might have jumped out on the previous roll. Double 3, this is the right play. 6-3 slot. I would slot the 4-point. That looks stupid. Let's see what's happening here. 2-6. Okay. 4-3, make the 2-point. What's happening here? He did make the 2 point. Okay. Runs out. And you don't come up from the 24 point, I guess, because you're pretty far behind in the race. He does, though.
12
Yeah.
pips.
It's not that much, I know, but I'm not sure. I don't think you're quite supposed to there.
I agree with you, Bob.
Kazuki probably knows if that cold, though.
And he took.
One of the guys, Roberto, says now David's cube should be more like he is losing 2-0 in a 7-point match.
Which Roberto?
Roberto, what's his last name? You're embarrassing me now.
Sorry. There's Roberto Gowie.
No.
Not Litzenberger.
Yeah, Litzenberger.
Really?
Why not Litzenberger?
Because I didn't think you could not remember his name.
Well,
Hey, Roberto.
he says that David should be modifying his cube because of the score.
Well, he's pulled back about 8 points or 10 points, David. He went on a 20-something point tear the other day. And then Kazuki reversed it. It was Kazuki's adjusting his board, waiting for his shot. Roberto won the first satellite in Chicago last year.
He's a fine player.
Yeah.
They're talking about some poker challenge of some kind. 25,000 hands. No, he's saying that it's not like ordinary backgammon now, that it should be more like a match because of the score, that Wells should be more, act like he's down in a match. I'm not sure that's true at all. I think he might be better to be, try to grind back rather than try to gamble your way back.
This race is very close.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, this is
Was.
well, that'll make it pretty close. Oh, no, not anymore.
And for those listening that are in America or Europe, Australia, there's Rory's actually running a 2-1.
Yeah, he's running a online tournament.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's 5 p.m. Chicago time. What's that make it? 3 p.m. your time?
He changed the time. Yeah, he changed the time to be much later. I have a match I have to play in the morning, and it conflicted, but then he changed the time.
It's actually a good time. I'm gonna jump in.
Right. Well,
I'll make my donation. It's 8 a.m. Tino.
8 a.m. What is it? A tournament?
yeah. No Australian's going to play at 8 a.m.
I'm up at 4 and 5. I'm there.
Yeah.
He should hit on the 4-point. Come on.
No, I'd make the point.
You just have a 4 to play.
Oh, I see.
But and this might have been the right 4, actually. I thought he should just clobber him on the 4-point, but
That was a well-timed roll. He's blocked on the back. No.
even game.
Wow. Blocked.
Blocked, but you don't mind.
No.
Well, it's
Moment of truth. And Kazuki takes.
Yeah, of course. I don't think it was a double.
No, I agree.
I don't. Yeah.
A little bit of the steam happening.
Although, this maybe no, I don't think it was. I think it was all right. It was all right, and
all right.
really all right. Now,
And rewarded.
very rewarded.
Premonition.
I think it was a double, actually. You only have to leap, 4 prime. You're not going to leave a double shot.
Wow.
Never yet.
What's happening? I looked away.
Kazuki rolled double 5 and then he rolled a double 6.
Still a little short of it.
Yeah, done. So I think that makes David 212, Kazuki 235. How are you watching this, Tino?
Yeah, I'm on a laptop. Good.
Kazuki's in a little hot water here. I would send the cube.
It's never good, that guy on the ace point.
There you go, Bobby.
I don't think I would be taking this one. Nah, I wouldn't be taking it. Look at that.
Double ones. That's a lifesaver.
Just come up and out. Oh, I see. It's Brown's roll. David answered pretty well.
Do you put them all on your 8-point there?
Yep.
And David gets punished unnecessarily.
You just hear you. What do you do here, Tino? You make the 21, right?
Yeah, I'll make the 21 for sure.
Well, it's not that sure. You're putting 3 guys behind a 5 prime, and he may crack right away.
That's my play.
Yeah.
It's all over.
It's all over for the unknown soldier. Yeah, I have to do that.
It's all over, Red Rover. Where's that come from?
Yeah, that's a great question. Ralph probably knows the answer to that one
I
too.
can't answer that one, Bobby.
Oh, I thought you had a million of them. You knew the derivation of all the colorful.
Go to Google.
That's what I'm doing now.
It's all
So
over. Red.
actually, Bobby, we had we used to speak in Australia when Tino and I were very young in our
When you were
when we
saplings.
yeah. Uh,
You used to speak what?
it's from croquet all over Red Rover, believe it or not.
Croquet.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Wow.
If it's on Google, it has to be true.
And
When we grew up here, Bob, it was very common. Maybe it was because I was in the wrong suburb, but a lot of people still spoke strine, S-T-R-I-N-E, which was,
S-E-R-I-N-E, strine.
yeah, it was Australian colloquialisms and slang.
Uh-huh. There were waltzing Matilda.
Yeah. We might get a shot here for Kazuki.
Yeah.
Nope.
Here's
Denied.
another one to look up, Ralph.
Yeah.
Where's Bob's your uncle from?
Is Fanny your aunt?
Bob's your uncle.
Did you look it up, Tino?
No, it just came to mind because Bob's on the line.
Okay.
What is the expression?
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it only work with Bob, or does it work with other
Bob
names?
is a phrase commonly used in Ireland, United Kingdom, and Commonwealth countries.
No way.
Yeah, first up on Wikipedia. That means, and there it is, and there you have it. Typically, someone says it to conclude a set of simple instructions. Well, it's not how I used it, but
So what? How would you use it in a sentence? Bob's the what?
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. It means, and that's it. That means like, and that's all there is to it.
It's like QED.
QED. Yeah, right.
What's QED?
Quod erat demonstrandum. It's Latin.
Okay.
Means that I
I
just
should have stayed in school.
It means I just proved what I set out to prove.
Yeah.
I don't believe he didn't make the 20 point. That Kazuki didn't point on David.
And David's clawing back a bit in the score.
A little bit of a clawback. I'm gonna have to leave you guys in a little while.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Bobby.
You can
Last hour.
you can make your own billabong or whatever, can't you? Sling your own. What is the old guy called?
Which old guy?
In Waltzing Matilda. He's a
Jolly Swagman.
swag man. That's right.
Yeah. Wow. Just like that.
Is that the way you play the double three, guys? I wouldn't.
No, he's thinking about it. He's going to come up to the 5.
Not sure.
I think you make the 10 point and the 8 point. It's normal play.
Yeah.
This one you're never going to be able to double. You can always double, but this one you can double.
Yeah. That's exactly right. You're much closer to the take pass point here.
Yeah.
Well, the next 2 rolls will be very interesting.
I so much bobbed my uncle yesterday, says Mate. Shrimp on the Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
It really bobs your uncle.
What about Fanny's your aunt, Tino? Because that's the other side of Bob's your uncle.
What?
Magic double 2s.
Fanny's your aunt.
Yeah.
I never heard of it.
Tino, you're not hanging around gambling halls enough.
Fanny's your aunt.
Well, if you've got an uncle, don't you have to have an aunt with it?
An aunt, not an aunt.
When you add Fanny's your aunt, it's sarcasm.
Okay.
Well, as are most expressions of this kind.
Well, Fanny has different meanings in different places. And we're on a break, it looks like.
Yep.
There goes the chat.
Well,
Looks
I think
like
he's going to put up a little poster for
there we go.
Rory's tournament that I sent him.
The chat. Very good job, Mate. It's got the chat and the Gridgammon chat side by side.
Well, he's not here for his good looks only, Bob.
Yeah, yeah. Some people have more to offer the world. Good looks.
Yeah. Justin, there's 1 more hour of play, buddy, if you're listening still. He just asked in chat.
No, he says over today.
Oh, it's over?
That's what Justin says in chat. Oh, but
Don't think so. Maybe he's asking.
You're contradicting him. I see.
Justin, is that a question mark you're missing, or?
Yeah, there's no punctuation.
Well, that's this younger generation, Bob. You know, they're just so quick.
Yeah.
Well said. Last game on Gridgammon.
Okay.
Thanks, Justin.
Maybe he's got to.
Okay. I've now gone to Gridgammon. They've both left the game. The match has been saved. Well, Bob, you stayed till the end, even though you didn't think you would.
I think that what happened is once those the guys somehow got word that I was gonna retire, and they said, "Well, it's no fun playing if Bob's not commentating." So
I mean, listening to me and Tino, it's like watching paint dry. So thanks for jumping in, Bob.
Tino, you adapted very well to these adverse circumstances.
It took me a while to warm up.
Yeah, yeah. The colors were swimming in front of your eyes.
That sounds like a bit of Fanny Gerard's sarcasm, Bobby.
I think it was like Tino was having an acid flashback.
I don't think Tino's ever done acid.
Oh, come
don't
on.
either.
Hey?
Not knowingly.
Not knowingly.
Knowingly, but you've had your Coca-Cola spiked with acid many a time.
I don't know. I took a half a tablet once of something. I don't know what it was. It
And
didn't make any difference.
It didn't make a difference because you're high anyway. You're high all the time. You're high on life.
Bob, Tino, thank you both very, very much.
Gents, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for the Australian slang that I can try to impress my dinner companions with.
Are you playing tomorrow in Rory's event or?
I think it's too late for me to enter. I think because I had a conflict, I didn't enter, and then they changed the start time. But if I get up in the morning and I still can enter, I will.
Okay, I think you can still enter because he hit me up this morning.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's because he changed the time. Obviously, like everybody has more time then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
All right. See you later, gentlemen.
See you,
See you
boys.
guys. Thanks, Tino. Thanks,
Okay,
Bobby.
bye-bye.
Bye.